I've been getting this question asked so much on my IG. I don't know if it's because they've seen a video and stuff of mine, or they just like the way I mix and stuff like that. So, first of all, do you guys practice and stuff every day or during the course of the week? And then how many days do you practice? Here's my philosophy on practicing. You know, as much as you can. If not, I mean, if you can every day, that would be great. But a lot of us have lives or have jobs and stuff to where it doesn't allow you to. But here's what I'll say. If you can get in at least three 1-hour sessions of practice, 3 1-hour sessions of practice, I think that in 6, 7, maybe 8 months of that, I think you can almost have a mastery of certain things when it comes to using your equipment. Now, whether that's you beat matching as practice, whether that's you trying out songs, putting songs together, whether that's you testing, this, that, and the other, whether that's you scratching. There's all different types of DJs, all different types. Everybody's not a scratcher. Everybody can't be Scratch Bastard, DJ Scratch, Jazzy Jeff, Lord Finesse. Everybody's not that. Some people are just great at what they're great at. If there's something that you've been wanting to learn, if you're wanting to learn quick mixing and how to get in and out of a song, or if you want to put cue points and stuff, all that stuff is a part of scratching. Is a part of practice. When you find certain points, or you're setting up your auto loops and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys use that, but I use auto loops and stuff a lot, where you trigger a loop on a song. You can't do that without going in and listening to the song and getting a certain point, especially if you're going to do a beat match on that, or if you're going to scratch into something else to do a mashup and stuff on that. You need at least an hour. Like, I think when I was testing out my larger setup, the furniture setup, like, I tested out for the first 30 minutes and I just felt unfulfilled, because I was trying to do stuff. I was trying to be, comfortable and stuff with it. And it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. And the Rev 7 is a learning curve. But I'm definitely better today than I was when I first got them. Both of them. My scratching ability has increased and stuff on them. My beat matching ability has increased on both of them. I'm learning the board and learning the mixer and what its capabilities are based on these practice sessions. And literally, I would just take my photo booth table, which is just a rinky-dink Walmart $10 table, and I will set it up. And when I'm, on Sunday, when after I've watched football and I've taken all the equipment and everything out, I just have it. I'll have my mixer sat right beside the door. And on Monday, when I have my first opportunity to just take an hour that I'm not doing anything, it could be first thing in the morning if you want to. You could throw on some headphones and do mixes in your ear. You can take a small monitor speaker and just turn it down low, whatever you got to do. But I know everybody has an hour in a day. Everybody does. But not necessarily every single day because life does happen. I do understand that. But at least 3 times a week, I feel like everybody should have at least an hour to be able to jump in and perfect their craft. I just think you do. I didn't get to where I'm at and stuff now by just going to gigs and just doing them. I had to learn that stuff. I had to have an ear and stuff for that stuff. I had to watch certain stuff. I had to look at tutorials. I had to look at how to understand how to do certain stuff. So my suggestion and stuff to all DJs, because every DJ who is great takes time to practice. And that's another reason that I really love Twitch. I think Twitch is just a great place to practice. Yeah. I mean, look, if you don't have people looking at you, that's even better. But on Twitch, you can put up a video version of yourself and you can go back and look at it. You can actually go back and look at it. And if you get people in the room, they'll kind of give you a little critique. And who's the biggest critiquers and stuff? The people who will judge you the most is your fellow DJs. So if you could please them, just think of what you could do with a crowd. I'm not saying that that's the standard, but that should be like a goal. I always think that perfecting your craft is respecting your craft. If this is what you want to do and you want to be full-time, you've got to be great to be full-time. There's no ifs, ands about it. You cannot be a mediocre DJ. Let me say that again. You cannot be a mediocre DJ and go full-time. You can't. You can't. Because you won't get recommended. You won't have word of mouth. You may get a few gigs and stuff here and there, but you will not, I repeat, you will not be able to be a full-time DJ. So if this is just something you just kind of do on the side, then no, don't practice. You will just be a mediocre DJ, which is fine if that's what it is for you. But me, I have a passion for this. I was always looking for my outlet to be able to push music onto somebody else. And DJing is that option. DJing is that option. So I have a passion for this. And I try to strive to do absolutely fantastic. I mean, this profession has opened so many doors that I would have never walked through. And it's all because you go back to the basics and you learned it. You're still perfecting it, because you can never fully perfect DJ. You can't. You can be great at it, but you can never fully perfect it. You can't. It doesn't have the option to. There's too many new things that come out. There's too many new things to learn. But it has still opened so many doors. I've walked through so many different doors that I would never, ever be able to walk through if it wasn't for me being able to hone in my craft. I mean, I'll give you just a small sample. We have a company here that, a prestige company that hosts parties and stuff. And it's full of the who's who in this town, in this city. Okay. And they've got their own club at the top of one of the tallest buildings and stuff here. That same club reaches out to me just to ask whether or not I can do like their New Year's Eve party or a Christmas party and stuff for them. Now, I haven't been up there in God knows how long. I haven't been up there in quite some time. But somehow they found out that I was able to perform and stuff well enough for them to acknowledge that and want me to be able to do their largest event of the year. And that's with no advertising. I didn't go up there and leave a card or anything like that. They reached out to me. You have got to perfect your craft if that's what you want to do and that's where you want to go. If you want to go further as a DJ, if you want to play at festivals, if you want to play at clubs, if you want to be the opener for, because that's what I want to be. I'm waiting for that call from my downtown venue that says, hey, you want to play some music and be the opener for blah, 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 blah. I say, hell yes. That's what I've been waiting for. That's all I want. You can't get that being mediocre, though. You can't. You just can't. Leave me a comment and stuff down below if you agree. These are just my thoughts. These are just my opinions. And that's why I give them.